Right there, folks. I hope you're well this fine day. I do, honestly. Right, what have we got for you today? Well, we've got some sad, some bad, and some absolutely nasty news. We'll give you the sad first. I know a young boy and his granddad have died today. Well, over the last couple of days, I think it was in North Wales, on a camping holiday. They've died in their sleep. They say because of exposure to carbon monoxide, I believe, from a portable stove. Really, really awful news is that. The bad news, well, this Mohammed Al Fayed thing, it keeps rumbling on. I noticed on the news today, they say now 60 women have come forward to say they've been abused by him one way or another. And at the same time, I'm noticing that, I'm reading on the one of the news feeds that it states that the Met Police had 19 complaints by 19 different women about the abuse they've suffered at the hands of Al Fayed. Of those 19 cases, 3 of them were outright rape. Everything was dismissed. Absolutely everything. The news on the street is he had them in his pocket. He had a close relationship with the police and it was mutually beneficial to all. Just yet another shocking story about how our police forces or has fared over the last 20 or 30 years. It's just, well, criminal would be a bit of a laugh, wouldn't it? But do you know where I'm coming from? Awful. And then the nasty bit, the real nasty stuff. I mean, you've got 2 12-year-old boys there, I think they're 13 now. They've been jailed for the murder of a 19-year-old young lad in Wolverhampton. What did he say? I did write it down. I think they've been given 13 or 17 years between the two of them. They are minimum sentences, just over 8 years, so they could be kept in for longer. But the judge has the hands tied. They can't give them a greater sentence than that because of their age. I just think that's truly shocking. I really do. I believe one of the boys comes from a bad home, that one of the murderers, but that just for me, it just doesn't. It doesn't equate to leniency at all. It doesn't. What did they say that they did to this young boy that they killed? They killed a 19-year-old over an argument about a park bench, I believe. They were punching him, kicking him, stamping on him, and hacking him with a 16 or 17-inch machete. You know, and then before the attack, they had themselves pictured with the machete and the waistbands. And after the attack, they went looking at some violent video films online and texting one of them was saying he wasn't bothered about the whole incident. That's after killing a 19-year-old. And you think to yourself, there's an evilness there. There's just an evilness there. So let's face it, they're 13 years of age now. By the time they're 20, they could be both back out on the streets. If they're that evil at 12 or 13, what do you think they're going to be like at 20? Would you want them moving into your street? I certainly wouldn't want them moving into mine. No, the law may say that you can only give certain sentences to certain age groups, but maybe it just needs looking at. Maybe it really needs looking at. Because I can only see badness coming from those 2 boys further down the line. I'd love to be proved wrong. I'd love it if they got rehabilitated, but I just can't see it, mate. I really can't. Anyway, that's it for today, and I'll catch you tomorrow with the proper news. Bit of showbiz next. Let's try and get a little bit more light-hearted, because all that news that I've just given you is pretty bad, pretty grim.